Today on 5 Minutes With, we have Dr. John Strasser, president of St. Clair College. So Dr. Strasser, in recent years, St. Clair College has branched out into the downtown area. How do you think that has benefited St. Clair?
Well, I think from a number of aspects. First of all, when I arrived at St. Clair College, we wanted to have basically four foundations, four cornerstones: business, engineering and technology, health sciences, and the broad foundation, I guess, of hospitality, tourism, media arts. So to be able to establish a presence for the School of Media Art and Design in the downtown core, where all the action is, was basically a no-brainer. When we were presented with the opportunity, we took it.
So what types of challenges did you experience?
I guess first and foremost, taking a look at the facility and seeing what you could there and what could do there and what you couldn't do there. For example, the St. Clair Center for the Arts doesn't allow itself, in its current state, as a great venue for the actual hands-on teaching of culinary students. You have to have more tables, bigger facilities. So we realized very quickly we had to maintain two places. We had to keep the kitchen that we had at the South Campus and allow for the practical experience downtown. So that was one. The second one, and it's an overall one that everybody experiences, whether you're college, university, anytime you separate your main core from other campuses, some of the services that you have at the main core, it's very difficult to duplicate them to any extent, and that's been part of the problem downtown, trying to figure out what we need and how we can duplicate those services in the downtown core.
So I know that the university is locating downtown too. How do you feel about that?
Great, actually. When Dr. Williman first came to the University of Windsor, we had several chats. I took him for a tour of the St. Clair Center. I think he sees the huge potential that exists if we can get a number of students downtown. And I have shared with him and with Mayor Francis, if we could create 5,000 students in the downtown core, it would be amazing. Now that's a big number. It's actually bigger than a lot of the universities across Canada have as a total campus. But if you could strive towards getting to 5,000 students in the downtown core, you would change downtown Windsor forever.
So tell me about some of the new programs in the foreseeable future for St. Clair, for the main campus and downtown.
Well, if we start farther away, if you go to Chatham, we have a Trades and Technology building that just opened. That is energy themed, if you want. Biggest response from across the province has been power line technician. We have a lot more applications than we have spots, so we'll have to open up more for fall of 2012. And the HealthPlex in Chatham will allow for more programs that are aligned with health sciences, and we will develop those as we go in time. Closer here in the downtown area, we are still looking at fashion design for the downtown core. So we're working on that, and we're looking at acquiring some more property in the downtown core. That should happen certainly by the 1st of April.
I understand that the University of Windsor has about 25% foreign students because they pay a higher tuition. Does St. Clair have a similar situation?
Yes, in that we have international students, not nearly at that level. We are working on it. It is getting larger every year, and the Ministry of Training Colleges and Universities last year said that they would like to see all of the colleges double their international students in a 5-year period. We're well on our way. We will certainly exceed that.
What kind of changes has the college made to keep up with new technology?
We presented the board with an information technology strategy in as far back as 2002. That was a 5-year plan. So we are continually upgrading and implementing new computer hardware almost on a monthly basis.
Are there any programs or facilities offered to the students that you find they don't utilize that could really benefit them?
Students have a way of finding out very quickly the facilities that you have that fit their lifestyle. So, with the exception of the HealthPlex in Chatham, which is a beautiful $13 million facility that the students are just getting to know now, I think we're pretty well served in the South Campus. When we get to the point of putting in a HealthPlex on the South Campus in Windsor, of course that will open up a new venue for the students in Windsor.
Since I'll be graduating in April, I was wondering what's the percentage rate of employment for students after they graduate within a year of graduation?
At this point, it's running a little higher than 82% for St. Clair College students. So.
Nice. What qualities do you find have been helpful to the success of you as president?
I think the fact that I came to the college with not a life history of being involved in the academic world. You bring a little bit fresh perspective. I have taught at Dalhousie University, and I have been a scientist with the federal government, but most of the experience coming to St. Clair College was in a business environment. So the fact that you're familiar with strategic directions, you're familiar with financial responsibility, those aspects you bring to the job very easily, and for a lot of people they have to learn that as they go along, and it was a huge advantage.
What's been the biggest challenge with your role as president?
I think creating the vision 10 years ago of where we wanted to go, and trying to stay on that course. It's very difficult to get sidetracked, and up to now we haven't been. We've basically said we have to establish that media, art and design, hospitality and tourism. We've done that. We have to have better facilities for the health sciences. Well, with the $32 million facility opening this past September, we've done that. We have to get better in terms of what we can offer in engineering and skilled trades, and with the truck and coach building that opened in the fall, and the Center for Construction that opened 2 years ago, and the Ford Center, we now have what we refer to as a technology triangle on the main campus. So I think we identified those needs, and we stayed very true to that course, basically almost from day one.
And what have you considered your biggest success?
Biggest success, hiring Veronique and luring her away from the Windsor Star has probably been my biggest success. I know she's listening, so I had to put that plug in.
So how many years do you plan on staying with the college?
Wow, interesting question. My contract now with the college takes me out to the end of July 2013. We'll see where we go after that. At this moment, that's all I've committed to.
Lastly, after your time with the college, what will you be doing to enjoy your retirement?
I don't actually ever see me retiring when you speak of retirement in a relaxed mode. It's not been my lifestyle, so I will be doing something, and I've already had people come to me to say, when are you done, and what about talking to us? So that may happen. I've actually gone back to taking art classes because I did like to oil paint, so I'm taking oil painting and sketching classes. I will start to do that a lot more, and of course my first love is music, so I've bought a clarinet and I'm trying to teach myself to play the clarinet, so all good. Those will be sideline activities.
This has been 5 Minutes with Dr. John Strasser, President of St. Clair College. Reporting for MediaPlex News Now, I'm Jenn McMullan.